What's going on, everybody out there? This is going to be a video explaining what people have been asking me about. Where are the game reviews on my channel? Now, no need to be alarmed for those of you that have been asking. The game reviews are coming, and I am working on some right now, but I'm going to explain to you why you haven't been seeing as many as you used to. Of course, the politics, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm going to get into all of that right now, so hopefully I can educate you guys on what goes on as far as if you don't know how I get reviews done and how I get my copies and what goes on and the game developers and things of that nature. So let's get straight into it, okay? So right away, I'm going to let you guys know that I do game reviews on my channel to let you guys know whether a game is worth buying as far as hard-earned money. And, you know, the times that we're living in, you know, there was a recession in 2008. And, you know, I won't get into a long, drawn-out political story because politics and religion definitely do not belong in a gaming YouTube channel. So with that being said, what I'll say is that, you know, I learned that the value of $1 is something that you need to respect. And with that being said, you don't want to waste money. So I do game reviews to warn people who value money like I do on whether they may want to save that money, wait for a sale, get the game day one. Is it worth the $60 once you buy it? Is it something that you should not give this game developer or publishing company any of your money for? Okay? So with that being said, let's get into the details and the drama behind the game reviews. Okay? Now, first of all, let me just say this. A lot of times when I do a game review, I may not actually go out and buy the game. Now, of course, you know if I went out and bought the game and if I got it early when you see me do an unboxing. Now, I'm going to address unboxing videos on my channel too. There's not going to be a lot of unboxing videos on my channel anymore. Why? Because I have something lined up special for that. Now, have you noticed I've been doing product unboxings because I feel like doing an unboxing of a regular game is kind of lame, especially now that everything's getting digital. So with that being said, I'm not going to be doing too many boxings because I don't buy too much physical games anymore. I've actually been getting more into DRM, God bless my damn soul, because I never thought I'd do that. But I'm going to make another video about why I actually don't like digital games. But let me explain the review for now. Let me stay on topic. Okay, I've been contacting a lot of game companies, and I've been talking with some friends who I won't say their names in this video because this is trying to be professional. And some people have a lot more subscribers than me. Some have a lot less than me. Now, with that being said, does this really matter? Well, I've come to realize that when it comes to YouTube and making videos, it actually doesn't matter. And a lot of people will tell you that companies look at subscribers, views, and all kinds of other things like Alexa scores and things of that nature. And I actually thought this was true up until the point where I started talking to some people and I found out that no, it's really them just being funny, and it depends on how you meet them and stuff. Like if you meet one of these people in a bar somewhere, they're going to give you review copies. Come on. You could have 10 subscribers, they're going to give it to you. I know people who get this done. So learning the politics and stuff, I decided to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to have to get a little bit more business oriented in how I do these reviews. And companies, you know, it was just a lot of politics with that. So with that being said, let's just get into details and stay on track. Okay. I will be doing reviews, but of course, also what you need to know is that, you know, it kills enjoyment for me to play games when I have to do the reviews. So I don't always want to do a review because then I have to play a game a certain kind of way just to get the review done, and I don't really get to enjoy it like I should. And plus, I feel like if I'm doing that, then it robs you of a review. But most importantly, what I want you guys to know is, if I do a review and it's not early or breaking an embargo, which I'm not doing anymore because I caught a lot of hell for doing that. I caught a lot of hell for doing it. A lot of hell for doing it. Did I say how much hell I caught? Okay. So with that being said, I notice when I do a review day one or like after the anyone else puts up a review, I don't get no views. Now, a lot of y'all gonna say, oh, Jimmy, man, why are you doing that? You're supposed to do it for fun. Listen, let me tell you something. Go fuck your mother if you say that. Now, why did I say that? Because, let me tell you, doing game reviews where you break down aspects of the game and you analyze the game just to give an honest opinion on things that you may not know about the game before you go out and buy it is not fun. It's not. It's business. I have to analyze the way the game plays, what it's doing, how the graphics look, what the sound is like. Is the quality worth the money? Is it going to be one of those cash grabs? Will you ever play it again once you beat it? These are all the things that you have to look at when you play a game. And It's not fun to sit here and go through that and do that, to put up a review and get 400 views. Meanwhile, I just spent $60. If the game company didn't send it to me, which 9 out of 10 times they don't, because I'm not a big channel. And then you guys turn around and start suggesting other videos in my video, or saying that you know, you're gonna watch this, or you saw this here and there. I'm the guy that just went through hell to do that review just for you to tell me you're not going to watch it, unless I do something like risk my channel by breaking an embargo or putting it up early. So for those of you who keep asking me about reviews, if I don't get a game early, I'm not going to get a review for it. I'm not going to review a game unless I get the game early. Now that kills it for me when it's a game I really want to play, because I'm not going to get to play it like you guys, because I won't stream it because I had already beat it before you guys even got your hands on it. Or I won't stream it because I'm done with it by the time it comes out. And that kind of kills the fun for me too, because I want to stream and play with people and hear them say things and we figure it out together and things like that. So for those of you who ask me why I don't do reviews for games that are already out, this is the reason I'm telling you. This is why I made this video, so you could know that the reason I don't do reviews for games that are already out is because you won't watch it. I have reviews that get 500 views. They'll creep up to like maybe 5,000 views, and that's decent. If I could get like 5,000 views, then I feel like, okay, it's decent. 5,000 is cool. I'm not trying to be a superstar or nothing, but I want my hard work to be seen. Now, if I do a day one review like everybody else, and then I put the review up, now people are going to say, oh yeah, well, you know what? It's an honest review. He spent time with the game. Granted, that's true, but I still spend the same amount of time with the game before I get to do a review for it, like Dying Light. You know, I got to spend a lot of time with that game and do that review. Far Cry, certain games I was able to spend a lot of time with, so the review is much more detailed. Now, if I don't have a detailed review, I'm going to tell you in the beginning of the review, I spent X amount of time with the review, so this is what you need to take with a grain of salt from this review. I'm not going to lie to nobody, you know, because then you guys won't come back. But the reason I don't do reviews for games if it's a day one game and it's out is because y'all won't watch it. And it's too hard to sit down. It takes too many hours and too much actual work to do those type of videos when I could just sit on a screen and talk with my face over a gameplay. You know, I'm not knocking nobody, but I want you guys to understand. That's where the fun is no longer involved. It becomes a job of creating content and putting a lot of work and time into it. Now, for those of you going to say, oh, it's a hobby, you should just want to do it for fun. Like I told you, go fuck yourself, because that is not fun. That's the kind of thing that the reward is you watching it. So for those of you who ask me, if you guys are going to watch those reviews, I'll do them. But I'm not going to do them just to struggle to hit 1,000 views. And it took me weeks, days, hours to edit and put together and research and put my notes together to do the review. You know, so I just want you guys to know, if I'm not working with a publisher or a game developer to get a game early to do that review, or I don't get that game early somehow, some way to do that review, I'm not doing it. So I just want you guys to know that I'm not going to be done. I have some reviews that I'm working on now. I will have a Street Fighter 5 review somehow, some way, even though it doesn't have a story mode. I don't really like reviewing games like that either, but I'm going to do a Street Fighter review. I was going to do a Naruto review, but like I said, when I went to go do the review, there was like 20 million reviews up already. So I said, I'm not doing that because it's going to take me like 3 days to put that together and you guys ain't going to watch it. So with that being said, hopefully this answers the question of why I have not been seeing the reviews on my channel, but you will be seeing them. Like I said, there's a couple of games I do have now that I'm working on reviews for. I can't say what they are because I'm not supposed to have them. But anyway, with that being said, yeah, so like I said, I will be doing reviews for games. Not every game, of course, will be on my channel. If it's a game I really want to play, I'm not going to do a review for it because I want to enjoy it just like you guys. And if it's a day one game, if you guys really want a review, of course, I'll do it. But like maybe a handful of y'all might ask me for the review, which lets me know right then and there that it's not going to get watched. So that's the reason I don't have day one reviews on my channel. And that's the reason I probably won't until I get a lot bigger, because I'm not going to put that kind of work, sweat, blood, sweat, and tears into a video just for you to give me like 300, 400, 500 views. It's not really worth it. But anyway, it's your boy Jimmybgaming. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. If you do want to see these day one reviews, let me know in the comment section. Keep it real with me and I'll do them. But if not, hopefully you guys understand. Let me know your thoughts on this. I'm out of here later. Exactly the same as far as the edges and the way that things reflect. Now the game should be around 1080p, but this is not confirmed. On my display it did register as 1080p on both consoles.